Now, before we see what the top comic book covers are for this last new comic book day for 2021, let me tell you that I'm going to take the next 2 weeks off, as I have some personal business that I need to get to. I will have a pre-recorded video for January 5th, my birthday. It's going to be a video where I'll be showing you some terrific comic books that I bought for myself. And I'll be back with a new top covers video on Monday, January 17th.
Anachronic.
Hi comic book guys and gals, I'm Joe and welcome to Anachronic Comics. This week's top cover from the 1960s is Mystery in Space number 82, published on January 17th, 1963, with a cover date of March 1963. Now, being a sci-fi Adam Strange fan, this was a must-read for me. And this cover by Carmine Infantino, with inks by Murphy Anderson, tells the sometimes tragic story of Adam Strange, who was effectively a man of two worlds who sometimes felt like he was from neither Earth nor Ron. Gardner Fox's story sets out that both of his worlds were in dire need of his heroics. He was the savior of Ron, but the Zeta beam that took him from Earth to his adoptive planet of Ron on occasion had worn off, so he could not act to prevent a mad scientist from destroying it. Returning to Earth, he finds a madman with futuristic weapons has started World War III, and with the Justice League off planet, he has no way to stop him. Eventually, Adam wins the day. Now, this is a great cover by Infantino. I may have this one, and I'll have to dig through my covers of the comics that my mom let me keep to see if it's in that collection. Now, when I was working in the corporate world, most executives took the last week or two of the year off, and everything slowed down to a halt. It seems that the comic book companies have done something similar, in that I couldn't find very many covers that I thought should be in this video. Luckily, there is one new series that has 65 covers. Let's take a look at Stray Dogs, Dog Days number 1. No premium cover this week, but I do have one honorable mention. Planet Comics, Volume 12 for $26.99. Now, PS Art Books continues its reprints of 1940s sci-fi classics, with this edition packed with heroes and villains on far-flung and distant planets, including interior artwork and covers drawn by the likes of Murphy Anderson and Jack Keller. Now, this particular edition collects Planet Comics number 35 to 38, which were published in March through September of 1945. Now, on to my top 5 covers for New Comic Book Day, December 29th, 2021. Number 5 is from Lethal Comics, Psycho Gorman. The cover is by Kyle Holtz. Now, Psycho Gorman is a 65-page sci-fi anthology comic for mature readers in a slick, high-quality magazine format. There is so much to unpack with this cover. It looks like we are off-world, on a planet where, based on the Boneyard, life is cheap. Now, your eyes might be drawn to the terrifying monster at the center, but I'm really spooked by the person to the monster's right that looks like a young girl just smiling at the whole scene. Now, this anthology is based on the 2020 film from the mind of Steven Kostanski of the same name that has a 92% fresh tomato score. Now, it features a killer lineup of top creative talent, and the trailer looks kind of cool. I might check out the movie and the comic. Now, we have seen many mainstream writers and artists venturing outside of DC and Marvel to the indies with generally good results. Number 4 is from Comixology, Barnstormers number 1, with the cover by Tula Lotay and a story written by Scott Snyder. A high-flying adventure romance just set after the First World War. Now, this is a high-flying adventure romance set just after the First World War. This is a Bonnie and Clyde type romp that brings together Scott Snyder and Tula Lotay, whose style I really like. She's done some great covers for Wonder Woman, Catwoman, Undiscovered Country, among others. I believe this may be her first internal art series. As you can see by the high-quality artwork on this cover, I might give this one a try. Number 3 is Patriotka United number 3, the Michael Shelfer cover for $9.99. Now, this series that launched on Kickstarter will often come up with good patriotic covers. In fact, an earlier one made my top covers list. This one is just red, white, and blue all over. For number 2, I selected Action Comics number 1038, the cover B by Tedesco. It's a cardstock variant for $5.99. Now, these recent Action Comics covers capture Superman, or should I say non-Superman, no powers, on a war world where he has to make allies and fight for his life. This cover with Superman in front of a tan sky is Conan-esque. Finally, my number 1 top cover for New Comic Book Day, December 29th, 2021, is Detective Comics number 1046, the cover B by Lee Bermejo, again a cardstock variant for $5.99. What a tremendous cover by Bermejo. Bruce Wayne, his body riddled with injury due to his never-ending fight for Gotham City, shows us that he is mortal, not invulnerable like Superman, and he doesn't heal quickly like the Flash. Healing takes time he doesn't have, as the costume representing the Batman towers over him, calling him to his next confrontation. Bermejo is one of the best. Remember to leave a comment on the covers I picked or any other cover that you might buy based solely on the cover art. So many covers, so little cash. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, share the video with your friends, subscribe if you haven't. Be well, and I'll see you soon.